It's the same thing, yeah.
And it's not because they're just bad people. No, it's just that you're talking. Everything is gradual. You can't just throw people. If you took a white dude from the 1700s, and you talk to him about microbiology, they would think you're talking about demons.
Yeah, exactly.
They literally did. That's like burn people alive.
Dude, somebody from the 1700s about the internet. That's all you got.
Or even germ theory. Germ theory wasn't even existing when the Pilgrims came by and they had the blankets, and they're saying it's a genocide because they did that deliberately when germ theory wasn't even around. This is an argument that from the left.
Yeah, we're just gonna we were gonna sprinkle some sneezes on our blanket.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Germ theory didn't exist.
Yeah, we're gonna sneeze on our blanket and then give it to them, and we know we're gonna give them anthrax. They had anthrax.
Crazy, bro.
Rischiamo veramente di diventare troppo profughi d'Europa.
Even in the 80s, don't forget that in some parts of Africa, the reason why AIDS spread so fucking crazy fast was because certain people believed that if you had sex with a virgin, that it would cure your AIDS. It would take the AIDS away.
Yeah.
Oh my God, really? They thought that?
Yeah.
That was a real thing?
And the only virgins they had were the only virgins that they knew were virgins were obviously kids.
Yeah, right.
So,
yeah.
So it spread like wildfire because
that's crazy, bro.
There's people today that believe leaching yourself will get rid of it.
Yeah, he had many wives with a
Look at some of the Chinese. Look at some of the Chinese
Aisha.
medicine, dude.
Yeah.
Aisha was 6 years old. He did beat her frequently.
Just like getting back on the idea, like on the understanding that like the ideology itself is homophobic.
Right.
Like if you go back to looking at the LGBTQ, there was no one group whose rights violated another group.
That's what I said. You did what you did. The team makes other people forced to believe what you want them to believe. It's not an internal right. It's an external forced acceptance.
It's basically an invading species. And if you look at that conflict, that logical conflict which arises when establishing rules and freedoms, it's because that there's a logic error that's been made by allowing that group in. It causes that logical inconsistency where you have like the rights of one person, which is always going to be at odds with the rights of another person. And you can resolve it. It's possible to resolve it, but you don't want to do that because to resolve it, you need to have like this examination of the situation itself. And the resolution needs to be a rational one. It has to be logical, but their whole ideology is illogical. That's why it can't be done.